High school basketball is on the air. Hi, this is Larry Proietti, inviting you to join Nick Proietti and me for State 4A basketball as the Cheyenne Thunderbirds and the Lady Thunderbirds compete at Natrona High School and the Ford Wyoming Center. High school hoops on 1480 KRAE is being brought to you by our fine sports sponsors. Hey, it's State 4A tournament time, and it's going on again in Casper at Natrona High School and the Ford Wyoming Center. Cheyenne East and the Lady Thunderbirds are in action. We'll have the pregame show coming up and then the opening tap right here on 1480 KRAE. Welcome from the Ford Wyoming Center. Larry Proietti along with Nick Proietti. We just got done with overtime as the Thunder Basin Lady Bolts defeat the Sheridan Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx had a chance to salt it away, but again, I'm of the old school, Nick, and you know what? The old school's not a bad way of thinking. They had about 75 seconds to go to salt it away. They were leading, and with the time ticking down, they can't run a four-cornered offense and blow off time. Next thing you know, Bolts are tying it. We go to overtime. Hey, we got.
Either way, though, again, it's a situation that, again, for Sheridan, had an opportunity, again, faltered to Thunder Basin, who, again, is your number one team out of the East region. Again, they will go and compete for a state championship coming up tomorrow. Again, who will they face? Will it be Cheyenne East, or will it be Cody, the Fillies? All
right, we got to take a 60-second timeout. Special guest joining us here in our pregame show. We'll be right back after these words on 1480 KRAE.
Each of us comes with a different story, a different way of looking at the world. So whatever it is that makes you different will make all the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows. Your home deserves the very best, that's what we give to you. When it comes to vinyl windows, no need to be confused. We manufacture in Wyoming, build them all right here. 'Cause we know the climate, suddenly it's all so clear with Gill Windows.
Our pregame show, special guest joining us. He is the coach of the State 2A champion, and that sounds so nice to say for Eastern Laramie County. Matter of fact, it was a sweep for Eastern Laramie County last weekend. Barry Ward with the Burns Lady Bronx, again, comes in under the Mendoza line, knocks off the defending state champions, wins a game that they should win in the next round, and then commits 37 turnovers, puts up 34 shots, and wins the state championship against the Lingle Fort Laramie Doggers. Coach, congratulations. There must have been some jubilation all throughout the school week over at Burns.
It has been a pretty fun week. Sunday was one of the funnest days ever. Big fire truck parade, and the whole community came out, took the kids in the gym, and they got to cut down the nets, and we had a little celebration, and it's been a pretty fun week.
You know, Dalgier was just absolutely superb during that tournament. I mean, talk about that senior stepping up. Thought a junior, though, really stepped up and played some really good basketball for you. Again, your whole team, position by position, did a great job. Brooke Hansen really picked up a lot of the slack for you as well, too.
Did an excellent job of defending and really did a good job on the boards. Other than DJ, she was double digits rebound. My kids did on the defensive end games, and they got her done.
You know, we hear about these, quote, Cinderella stories. Are you a firm believer of that now, Coach?
No, I don't know. When you come in with an underdog mentality, I think sometimes you think things should go your way. And so we didn't really allow our kids to think that they were underdogs. We kept telling them that they were the best team here, and I think they proved to everybody that they were last week.
Look at 23-24 season. I know you're not even caring about it, but again, you got 4 juniors coming back that will be seniors. I look at the Barretts, Josie and Sadie. You look at Shariah. who got Eklund, who got some minutes for you too. But you got 4 kids out there that played their hearts out for you all season long. I mean, the position you got to fill is that key middle position. But I mean, do you feel like maybe the target's going to be on your chest first thing next year?
Yeah, sure. And replacing DJ is going to be difficult, but not having DJ is going to force us to play a little different style of basketball too. We'll probably press way more, and we'll probably play way faster than we did the majority of this year. And I don't know. I think everybody's looking forward to it.
Well, and one of the kids that really grew up this season too was Josie Barrett.
Yes.
The freshman, again, if you have to don a starting lineup next year, it's going to be kind of hard to keep her out of the starting lineup.
She played some huge minutes for us, all season long, but she played some really big minutes in the state championship. So Josie's a great kid, and there won't be anybody at our school that outworks her, I can tell you that.
So when do you get to unveil the banner?
Yeah.
When is that going to happen?
Well, believe it or not, we're going to replace all of our banners. They're pretty old, and we have a couple new ones to hang, so we just decided it's time to upgrade, and we're just going to replace them all. So when they come in, we'll get them unveiled.
All right, Coach, it was a pleasure covering both football and basketball for the Bronx and Lady Bronx, and we're looking forward to being back with you again coming up in the upcoming football season.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate all your support all season.
You bet. Head coach Barry Ward joining us on our pregame show. Congratulations again to the Lady Bronx as they are state champions Class 2A. We'll be back with the starting lineups after a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
When you need tires or auto repairs, find the Fat Boys. The Fat Boys family has been serving Wyoming and Nebraska for over 50 years, and we offer your family the best selection and service in the region with expert advice and quality work done right the first time. Get price quotes and schedule service at fatboystires.com.
Before you go flash, you better go fat. Fat Boys Tire and Auto.
For 17 years at Kia of Cheyenne, we have strived to offer the best value in a new vehicle. I'm AJ Miller, and the new 2023 Kia Seltos will take on the roads with rugged capabilities for all climates. The 2023 Kia Seltos has available all-wheel drive, 10-inch touchscreen, heated seats, and turbocharged power. With the new Kia, get one of the best warranties in the business. Come into Kia of Cheyenne, call 775-0123 or go to kiaofcheyenne.com, and we'll make it easy.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Oh, whoops, Taco John's.
Hey guys. He's not wearing anything.
What? Hi, I'd like to order a hot chocolate, please. What? Are you...
Back with the starting lineups here from the Ford Wyoming Center. Let's go first with the Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds, who will be, if I'm not mistaken, the visiting teams since they are the lower seed. It will be.
They're in the home white, so I don't know.
Oh, really? How about that? All right. Well, again for the third day in a row. The second game in a row they'll be in the home whites.
Yep.
With the powder blue numerals and the black outline. Izzy DeLong will be in the backcourt. She's a 5'6" senior. She'll be joined by Brady Schlabs, the 5'7" junior. In the middle will be Elisiana Fonseca. She's a 6'1" senior. At one wing will be Taylor Casson, 5'7" senior, and at the other wing it will be Bowden Lillidahl. Lillidahl is a 5'6" senior. For the Lady Fillies of Cody, this is the way they'll come out. Molly Hayes will be in the backcourt. You saw a lot of her last year. She's a 5'8" junior. She'll be joined by Victory Buck. She's a senior. She's 5'7". In the middle will be Allie Boyson, who's a 6'1" senior. At one wing will be Reese Neiman. She's a 5'11" senior, and she'll be joined by another senior, Kennedy Neiman, who's a 5'7" senior. So it'll be Hayes, Buck, Neiman, and Allie Boyson for head coach Chris Wagner.
Cody comes in as the number 1 seed out of the West. Again, a team that made it to the state championship game last season. Cheyenne East, the 2 seed out of the East region. They are your defending 4A state champs. Again, 2 times in a row. They're looking for a three-peat. Again, this is a rematch of last year's 4A state championship game. Again, Cody versus Cheyenne East. Want to give a score update live from Scottsbluff, Nebraska, part of the Region 9 women's tournament. LCCC taking on Casper College. LCCC trailing at half by only a point to, again, the national ranked Casper College Lady Thunderbirds. They're losing right now 32-31, so LCCC within grasp, as right now they're competing in the semifinals for the LCCC Lady Golden Eagles. They're looking for their first ever Region 9 finals appearance, and again, they'll have to get past that Casper College team. Speaking of which, it'll be LCCC versus Casper College times 2, as coming up later on tonight here in Casper, it'll be LCCC versus Casper on the men's side. That also, too, is a semifinal matchup.
Lady Fillies will be dressed in the navy blue, gold numerals with the white outline. Fillies on the back, Cody up front. And for Cheyenne East, they got the powder blue East on the front of their jerseys. This is the matchup we were hoping to see tomorrow night, Nick, but we got to have it on a Friday night. So, and again, the winner will face the Lady Bolts of Thunder Basin.
Yep, and again, loser of this contest would take on Sheridan. Lady Bronx in that third place matchup. How we got to this point: Cheyenne East, the Lady Thunderbirds defeating Star Valley yesterday by a final of 46-28. Cody defeating Campbell County 46-26. So again, that's how we find our spot. Again, East versus Cody here in the 4A girls state, at least state semifinals. Boys action, again, it's East versus Campbell County game we'll have after this one wraps up. And then the other semifinal matchup on the boys side in Class 4A, again in the winners bracket, it's Laramie and Cody. How about that? That the Thunder Basin Bolts, your defending 4A state champions on the boys side, got upset yesterday by the Cody Bronx.
Well, you know, let's kind of dissect this game here before we get going. There's some missing in action since that last Central game. Luciana Fonseca, she has drawn a lot of attention in the middle. She's got to step up tonight. The freshmen, all 3 of them have to be contributors. We saw Cashlin yesterday contribute a little bit. We saw Jade contribute a little bit. We saw Peyton. But the mistakes now, those young mistakes, you gotta stop making mistakes. You got to play top-notch basketball. You're out in Natrona High School. You're here in the Ford Wyoming Center. Let's play some hoops.
2 teams that are very familiar with this hardwood here at the Ford Wyoming Center.
Boyson along with Fonseca jumping center circle. Tap will come down into the hands of Schlabs as East will be going left to right across your radio dial. Schlabs trying to get inside, loses the handle momentarily. Gives it off to Lillidahl. Lillidahl on the far side now brings it between the loops. Lillidahl takes it all the way, throws up a prayer and good. Bo Lillidahl, she did that yesterday, not once but a couple of times. Kennedy Neiman.
Just like that, lead for Cheyenne East.
Kennedy Neiman won't give it off to Hayes. Hayes sends it back out on top to Boyce. Check that to Reese Neiman as they try to get it down low. And then they kick it back out to Victory Buck. Buck from 16 ties it up, 2-2. Again, no pressure by the Fillies. Lillidahl will walk it over the timeline. Looking for some movement. Lillidahl flips it back to DeLong. DeLong, little running right hand, left it short. And the rebound pulled down by Buck as she pushes it down on the far side. Now to Kennedy Neiman. Kennedy, spin around move, then kicks it out to Buck. Buck on the far side, running right hand, and gets the bucket, the harm as well.
First team foul call against East High Lady Thunderbirds.
And the foul will be on Fonseca, and the Fillies with a 4-2 lead. Shot on the way for the old-fashioned 3, won't go. Fonseca, check that, Cassick comes down with a board, flips it out to the toes of Lillidahl. She picks it up. She'll trot it on down. Lillidahl steps back for a tray. Bang! And a 3-pointer. by Bo Leodahl. Makes it 5-4 in favor of the T-Birds. Reese Neiman on top the block, far side to Kennedy. Neiman. Now they'll find her sister Reese. Back to Kennedy. Down low they go to Boyson. Boyson into the corner to Hayes. Hayes has not put up a shot yet. Then they send it out to Buck. Good defense by Cheyenne East. Man on man. They go down low to Boyson. Boyson got it to trickle on in. Good defense, so give Aliciana her due on that. She was right in her face. Schlabs with the left hand, and she will kiss it off the window and good. Just like that, East and Cody going back and forth, 7-6.
Marked difference in the offensive play style we saw yesterday at Natrona.
Bad pass by Neiman. That was Kennedy Neiman trying to get Hayes along the baseline. She'll turn it over, and it will be out to the Lady T-Birds. Schlabs now will move to the point.
Game that was set to start right at least this time, as it is 6 o'clock. We're a little early here.
Fonseca works on Boyson. Nice spin around move and puts it. No, they'll call her for the travel. Took an extra step in the paint. Official right there to call it.
He's still with a 1-point advantage here.
7-6 our score, so back-to-back turnovers by Cody and then Cheyenne East. DeLong in the pocket of Reese Neiman, and then throws it into the hands of DeLong. So DeLong will bring it over the timeline. Over to Schlab's far side. Brady kicks it in the corner. In and out of the hands of Cassett. Cassett with a running left hand. Blocked. Blocked by Kennedy. Check that, Reese Neiman. And quickly, here come the Fillies. Hayes. And then we got a whistle, and we're going to get a block on, I think it's going to be on Schlabs.
It will be, as that'll be the second team foul call against Chinese. Schlabs will pick up her first.
All right, the Diaper Dandies will come in. We'll see Peyton Hall along with Jade Brown.
This is going to be the key
freshman.
This is going to be the key factor of how these freshmen play against this Cody team.
They're in early, yeah. Boyson hands it over to Hayes. Long-range jumper. That won't go. Battle for the rebound. And we're going to get a tie-up jump ball. And it's out to the Fillies. It's 7-6 in favor of the Lady T-Birds. Kennedy Neiman will trigger it in left of the cylinder. Pops it out to Jessa Lynn, who's checked in. Lynn is a senior. On top, they go to Reese Neiman. Now to Kennedy. Kennedy on the wing. In the corner, Hayes for a long-range three. Air ball. Rebound hauled in by Schlabs. East on the run. Bad pass by Schlabs. As a matter of fact, it looked like Lynn almost came away with it. So it will be out to, no foul. It'll be out to the Lady Thunderbirds. They will call it near the corner on the far side.
Clock stopped at 4:18 here to go in the first quarter.
East leads 7-6. Schlabs over to Lillidahl. Lillidahl takes it inside. Has it blocked? No. And the only reason Boyson got called for the foul, she bent the wrist. If she would have kept the wrist intact, that would have been a pure block. So luckily for Cheyenne East fans, we're going to get Bo Lillidahl at the line with a couple cracks at free throws. First shot is perfect. 8-6 after a little scoring drought by both teams.
For Cody, that was her first team foul right there. Again, Boyson picking up the foul.
Official explaining it over to Coach Wagner. Second shot is good. And again, he's saying she bent the wrist, but it kept the wrist erect. It would have been fine. Neiman, that's Kennedy Neiman on the far side, finds Reese. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy hands it over to Lynn. Lynn wanting to get inside. That's cut off by Hall. Now over to Reese, and then they'll fire it over to Hayes. Her jumper is no good. And bounced out, last touched by the Fillies. So it'll be out to Cheyenne East.
This game last year at this building for, again, the 4A state championship was a complete battle.
Ellie Talich will come in.
Cody with, again, a lot of size, a lot of height.
Talich is a 5'9" freshman. Schlabs to Brown. Brown back out to Schlabs now to Lilliedall, they'll reload the offense. Lilliedall on top. Fires it back to Schlabs. Schlabs pull up for 15. Good. Simple little drill like that puts East up by a nickel. 11-6. Far side is Kennedy Neiman. Kicks it over to Hayes. Hayes on the wing, far side. Brings it out on top. They go down low to Boyson. Boyson double team. Then they'll go back to Boyson again. She's double teamed down low. Somebody's got to be open. Hayes is open, and she'll be grabbed en route to the bucket. She'll head to the line shooting 2.
Third whistle going against Cheyenne East.
That'll be on Jade Brown.
So she'll pick up her first foul.
So at the line will be Molly Hayes for a pair. First shot is perfect. Again, the junior, 5'8". Again, you guys saw a lot of her last year, you and Chris. DeLong will come back in, and we'll see Cashlyn Hawes come in. So you got 2 freshmen on the floor. Again, both shots are good by Hayes. They end their scoring drought, 11-8. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Schlabs into the near court. Over to Lilliedall. Lilliedall drives along the baseline, throws one up and in. How about that? 13-8. The Lady Thunderbirds, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, they look a lot more comfortable on this floor, don't they?
Plain and simple, yeah, they do.
Here's a long-range three, launched and executed by Jessa Lynn. She bangs home the tray. It's 13-11. Schlabs, part of this 2-time defending state championship team, to DeLong, now to Brown. Brown wants to get inside. Spin around move, throws one up, can't get it to go. Threw up an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Boyson. Quickly to Kennedy Neiman. Neiman on the far side. Into the hands of Hayes. Hayes on the wing. With the left hand, gets inside, then bounces it back to Neiman. Long range three, well short. Ball ends up in the hands. Tracked down by DeLong. Quickly to Lilliedall. Lilliedall far side over to Schlabs. In the corner they go to Brown. Back to Schlabs. Schlabs wants to get inside, kicks it out Lilliedall. Lock load for 3 off the back of the iron. Boyson clears it away. Clears it away to Hayes. Here come the Lady Fillies.
That's Cody trailing by 2 points here.
Hayes, step back, baseline jumper. That skims off the back of the iron. Pulled in by Brown to Schlabs. Down court to Lilliedall. Lilliedall on the angle on the near side. Again, attacking the zone to our right. As she's tripped up, as she falls, the ball falls over the line.
Again, make note of yesterday's contest that Cody held that Campbell County, at least Lady Camels team, to, again, only 26 points in that entire ball game. Chinese right now at least half of that mark, right now sitting at 13.
Reese Neiman to Kennedy Neiman. Ball loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Peyton Hall to Haas, to DeLong, back to Hall. Again, 3 freshmen on the floor right now for the Lady Thunderbirds. Lilliedall in between the loops, now backs it out, setting up the offense. Lilliedall to Hall. Hall takes it inside, throws it up, draws the foul, and she'll draw the block on Talich.
Second whistle going against the Fillies.
This will be a shooting situation with the freshman Peyton Hall at the line to shoot a pair. Lilliedall already with 9 points here in the quarter for Cheyenne East. First shot on the way is no good. Bounces off to the left side of the rim. Hayes will come back in. Boyson will come back in after a very short rest. So Hall will toe the mark again. That one connects. East leads by a tray, 14-11. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hayes, far side to Buck, who's checked back in to Boyson. Boyson is wrapped up underneath, and Eric Westling wanted a jump ball, but I think they're going to get a foul on Brown. I might be wrong. They're going to call that one
on Hall.
On Peyton Hall.
Yeah, she'll pick up her first, team's fourth call against Cheyenne East.
Inbounds quickly, and that was a nice job by Reese Neiman. She snuck in and the interior fell asleep. So Hall's picked up her second personal foul in a matter of 2 seconds.
Team's fifth called against Cheyenne East.
Neiman at the line to shoot two. First shot is good. We'll see first time in Ariana Booth. She's a 5'6" junior. Second shot on the way also is good. East leads 14-13 here in the closing seconds of the first quarter. DeLong over to Lilliadall. Lilliadall wants to go inside, dumps it down low. Haas puts it off the glass and good. Nice to see Cashlin cashing in. 16-13. Right place, right time. Good job by Lilliadall to spot her along the baseline. Hayes with the basketball to Neiman. Neiman trying to drive inside. That's cut off by Brown. Almost turned over by Lynn. She carried it now to Hayes. Hayes running from the baseline with no time left. After one, E16, Cody 13, back after the 60-second timeout you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
She shoots, she scores. It's nothing but net. For your family dinner tonight at Two Doors Down. Two Doors Down is perfect for the active family with an expanded menu featuring Cheyenne's favorite gourmet burgers served with bottomless fries to your favorite platters, pastas, pizzas, salads, a full kids menu, and much, much more. It's Two Doors Down. For a complete menu and specials, go to twodoorsdown.net. Two Doors Down, 118 East 17th Street. Flippin' great burgers since 2009.
Lanny at Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne is proud to be sponsoring March Madness, featuring our local high schools. Whenever your personal computer, laptop, or iPad is not performing to your standards, then it's time to call Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne at 307-256-8971 and let Lanny's many years of experience fix or address the problems that may exist. Also, watch out for those bad elements out there to harm your computer. Affordable Computer Repair is the perfect choice to consult you on the proper maintenance for your systems. Good luck to all of our high schools in tournament action from Affordable Computer Repair in Cheyenne. Lilliadall right in front of us will trigger it in. We'll see the starting five for the Fillies as well. Inbounds will come to DeLong. East leads 16-13 as we open up quarter number two. DeLong on the far side. Back to Lilliadall. Lilliadall inside they go to Fonseca on a bounce down low. From DeLong to Cassett, back to Fonseca. Lilliadall with a long range three. And then a foul in the backcourt. Lady Thunderbirds starting to add up some fouls here, as that'll be on Izzy DeLong. A slap on the wrist.
Team six called against Cheyenne East.
Only two for the Fillies. They are bigger than the Lady T-Birds, there's no doubt about it. Quickly, Kennedy Neiman drops it back to Buck. Back to Neiman on the wing on the far side. Now to Buck on top. They'll go to Reese Neiman. Down low, they'll get it to Boyson. Boyson double team, kicks it out to Buck. Buck takes it inside, loses the handle of the basketball. Jump ball, and it will be possession arrow in favor of the Fillies.
Still 3-point advantage here for Cheyenne East. 7:13 to go before half.
As Neiman will bring it into Boyson. Buck near side in the corner now to Neiman. Fires it over on the far side. And Hayes misses the long-range three. However, Boyson has position on Fonseca and kisses it off the glass. It's 16-15.
Yeah, she's definitely got a couple inch, at least height advantage over Fonseca on the inside.
Yeah, a little bigger than Aliciano. Physically as well, too. DeLong in the corner to Cassett. Back over to Izzy. Lilliadall near center court with the basketball. Double team, gets it down low to Schlabs. Schlabs, it will draw. Foul number 2 on Boyson. Nice job by Brady. He had that step on Boyson and tried to get her from behind.
That'll be her second, team's third call against Cody.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they can get her out with one more foul, Chris Wagner's going to have a big decision to make. First shot by Schlabs is good. East lead is 2. Second shot forthcoming by the junior for the Lady Thunderbirds. That one is also good. So the East lead is 3 again, 18-15. Don't forget our next game, East High Thunderbirds and the Campbell County Camels. That ought to be a barn burner as well, like this one. Reese Neiman, check that, it's Bach. Bach caught up inside. Has to send it back out to Boyson. Boyson bounces it down low to Hayes. I'm sure they've done that once or twice. Finds her open on the baseline, and she will kiss it off the glass and good. 18-17 our score. DeLong, Schlabs, back to Lilliedal. Lilliedal finds Izzy. Izzy, long-range three. That is no good. Again, there's two lines on the floor. You have the high school line, you got the semi-pro line on the floor. Reese Neiman almost had her pocket picked. Gets the ball back, finds Kennedy. Neiman. High post, they go over to Boyson on the far side. Now to Hayes again, drives. This one will skim off the rim and into the hands of Slabs. East leads 18-17. Fonseca back out to DeLong. DeLong inside to go to Schlabs. Schlabs walked with it. I think what you wanted to do was go to the hole with it and try to get Boyson's third foul, and then opted to throw it out
looked at her other options. Again, players around her. Again, took that extra step. So a turnover by Cheyenne East. East Lady Thunderbirds still with a 1-point advantage.
That is their third turnover in this contest. So Kennedy Neiman pushing it up over to Hayes. Hayes finds Lynn, who's checked in. Back to Kennedy Neiman near side. Now to Buck. Buck on top. Over to Lynn. Lynn with the left hand trying to get inside. That's cut off. Also want to say Jade Brown has checked back in for Cheyenne East. They get it down to Boyson. Boyson puts it up and in. She out-muscled Jade Brown. Count the bucket, and Jade picks up her second personal foul. And a senior showing a freshman, that's how it's done.
Team 7th called against Cheyenne East, so again, bonus time now for Cody.
Cody's first lead in a while. And she misses the free throw. 19-18 our score. Quickly DeLong to Lilliedal. Now to Schlabs. Schlabs pulls up and fouled from behind, I think by Hayes.
That'll be the 4th foul called against the Fillies. As it looks like that will go against Molly Hayes. She will pick up her first foul.
We'll see Hawes and Fonseca come in after the first Brady Schlabs free throw, which is good. So we'll see Cassett come on out. We'll see Brown come on out since Jade picked up her second foul. The foul actually for the Fillies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was on Hayes.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. Both free throws are good by Schlabs. I saw another number
I
on
did
the board.
too, but
she's not even in the lineup. They gave it to Schlabs, actually. That's what they did. Hayes with the basketball. Finds Lynn. Lynn, long-range three. That won't go. Boyson comes down the rebound, misses the putback. Ball loose on the floor. East battles for it, and it was last touched by Hayes. Both Lilliedal and Schlabs battling with Hayes, and Hayes had it fumbled out of her hands. So Reese Neiman checks back in. She'll come in for Bach. And for the T-Birds, they lead by 1, 20-19. Again, man-on-man defense or a little bit of a zone now.
Again, winner of this game moves on to compete against Thunder Basin for a state championship. Loser will compete for 3rd place.
Schlabs gets in, pulls up short range off the front of the iron, no good. Picked up by Hayes in the backcourt. She'll push it on down. Top of the key. Hayes with the left hand terminates the dribble, gives it off to Reese Neiman. Neiman, far side. Boyson. They'll go back and forth. They go down low, kick it out in the corner. Neiman's three is no good. Cashlyn Hawes with the board. Quickly over to Schlabs. Schlabs to Lilliedal, crosses it over to DeLong. Back over to Lilliedal. Again, East trying to penetrate the zone.
Cody just essentially dared Chinese to shoot it from the outside.
Yeah. Schlabs comes outside, kicks it back out. Lilliedal for a long-range three. That one in and out. Hawes comes down the rebound. Over her back was Kennedy Neiman.
As that'll be the 5th whistle going against Cody.
Fouls have pretty much evened up 5-7.
As Neiman will pick up her first foul.
They'll be DeLong inbounding it to Fonseca. Fonseca's shot blocked by Hayes. 2-on-1 for the Phillies. Hayes will put it off the window and good. Wow. Cody, 21, East 20.
She's got speed. We saw that last year in the state title game.
DeLong on the far side almost wasn't paying attention. Lillidahl back with the basketball. Bumped. And Lillidahl is going to be called for the charge.
As that'll be the 8th whistle going against Cheyenne East. Bo will pick up her first foul.
Wow.
Heavily.
Well, they called that one on Brady Schlabs, a moving screen.
So actually, Schlabs will pick up her second foul then.
Yeah. Quickly, it's Reese Neiman into the near court. Far side over to Buck, who is checked back in. 2:45 to go here in quarter number 2. Lynn trying to draw along the baseline. Kicks it over the corner. Neiman back out on top to Buck for the trifecta. Wow, it's 23-20. They only gave her 2.
No, they gave her the 3-pointer.
Oh, now it is, okay. 24-20. I thought they only gave her 2 there. Another bad pass by Schlabs. And it's knocked away. And they're going to give it to the Phillies?
And they are.
Wow. They're going to say it was last off Lillidahl?
Evidently.
Oh, wow. So Schlabs will come on out. Hall will check back in.
We got some suspect officiating in the previous contest.
No, I'm not going to go that.
Some officials we've seen in the Region 9 play a couple times.
Kennedy Neiman, long range 3 is no good. Pardon me, I'm still battling this cold. Ball batted away by Neiman into the hands of Lynn. Lynn pushed from behind, and that is going to be on Lillidahl. Now they're going to discuss, was it an intentional foul? And
team's 9th either way called against Cheyenne East, as again officials will still discuss this.
If they call an intentional foul, so no, they're not going to do that. So it will be
first
Jessa
foul,
Lynn at the line.
First foul going against Lillidahl.
First shot is no good. Hayes will come in.
Again, after this contest wraps up, we'll still be on again with East versus Campbell County boys action in that semifinal.
Second shot on the way. That one is good. The lead now extends out to 5 for Cody. It's 25-20. East has been just absolutely non-existent here in quarter number 2. Haas misses the short range off the window. Matter of fact, give Hayes a lot of credit. She drives down. They are a quick bunch. Boyson, they'll kick it out. Long range 3. That one rims out to the left. Rebound pulled down. Kennedy Neiman misses it. Lynn hits the trifecta as they find her alone on top. It's 28-20. Another bad pass by the Lady Thunderbirds. I don't know where Hall was throwing that to. They get it inside to Boyson, and Hall will commit the foul. Game is slipping away from the East Lady Thunderbirds.
Extremely quickly as well, too. That'll be the 10th whistle going to get Cheyenne East. That'll be double bonus now for Cody as Hall will pick up her 3rd foul.
Boyson's first shot is good. The lead is now 9 with $1:13 to go.
Obviously, what's been on the minds for about a good year for Cody has been revenge against Cheyenne East here in the state tournament. Well, they got an opportunity here as they lead by 9.
Oh, what did we say, though? You can't make the mistakes against Cody. And, again, you got to have your bigs show up. The bigs have not shown up today. Second shot is also good.
Well, give credit to Cody as well, too. Some of these three-point shots that they've been making have been from that kind of semi-pro line. They've been well outside.
DeLong finds Lillidahl now to Schlabs. Brady wanting to get inside. Kicks it out to DeLong. DeLong throws one over Boyson. And that's almost like throwing up a blind shot. That hit nothing but glass. Wide open is Lynn for 3. That's good.
They are raining threes right now as we'll have a timeout called.
They're bombing away. 46 seconds to go. Cody 33, East 20. We're back after this 30-second timeout you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Wyoming owned and operated since 1971, Burns Insurance is Wyoming's right choice for your insurance needs. Burns Insurance is a trusted choice, full-service, independent insurance agency offering a full range of commercial, agricultural, and personal insurance products through many national and regional carriers. Let our friendly, experienced agents help you find the right product at the right price for your asset protection. Buy the policy, get the agent at Burns Insurance, your right choice. Find Burns Insurance on Facebook or at burnsia.com.
Disastrous second quarter for the East High Lady Thunderbirds as they trail 33-20. 7 turnovers already by the Lady Thunderbirds. They're being outshot 24-17.
I don't know if disastrous, I wouldn't say that. It's more so, again, it's been cold shooting and red hot shooting for Cody, especially from the three-point line.
Inside goes Schlabs, finally puts one off the window. No, they're going to call, wait a minute, a late whistle comes in. What do we got?
They're going to
count the bucket.
One official saying the basket
they're going to call a charge. And it was the far side official who was trying to make the call. The official underneath said no charge.
So basket counts, foul against Cody, team 6.
It'll be on Kennedy Neiman. It'll be Schlabs at the line shooting the bonus, and it is good. He's down by 10 to 33-23. Now the Lady Thunderbirds slap it on the backcourt pressure. They break it, the Fillies do. Wide open and missing the bunny. Hayes will come down with a rebound. Missing the bunny was Talich. They'll send it back out to Lynn. Lynn on the far side with the left hand. Now over to Kennedy Neiman. 18 seconds left. They'll set it up for one. Neiman wanting to get inside. They'll get it down low to Boyson. Back out to Kennedy Neiman. Air ball with 6 seconds to go. Schlabs pushes it down. And then it's knocked away with 0.5 seconds to go. She tried to get it to DeLong.
Inbound and toss it very quickly here. 0.5 seconds to go before half.
Sophia Radikovich, the sophomore, she'll come in. They'll just toss it in. Hayes comes away with it at halftime. Cody, 33. East, 23. We'll be back after a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE. Chick-fil-A at Windmill and Del Range across from Powers Field is a proud sponsor of our high school and LCCC student athletes. Chick-fil-A always offers 2 convenient drive-through lanes to pick up your order if you are on the go. Plus, they have an excellent dining room for the whole family. And remember to order ahead. Use the Chick-fil-A app on your phone. Stop into Chick-fil-A today, open Monday through Saturday, where you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your home for the real chicken sandwich taste. Chick-fil-A, Windmill and Del Range. 30 years of service and care for Cheyenne and the surrounding area continues at Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service. Hi, this is Larry Proietti for cars in downtown Cheyenne. This is the only place I take my vehicle for service, be it just an oil change, timing belt, checking on my heating air conditioning unit, and even to replace a burnt-out brake light bulb or worn-out windshield wipers. John and his staff are there to take care of most minor repairs. John is even a TechNet professional. What does that mean to you? He's one of the best when it comes to servicing your car or truck. Check out TechNetProfessional.com today. Open Monday through Friday at 604 West Lincoln Way or call Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service for an appointment at 632-0498.
Wisdom, expertise, compassion, qualities that are the foundation of Cheyenne Urological, with their experienced doctors and their highly trained staff providing top quality treatment for prostate cancer, urinary tract infections, kidney stones, impotence, and incontinence. You can trust Cheyenne Urological to give you the highest quality urinary care. Now offering the latest in robotic surgery, call Cheyenne Urological at 635-4131. That's 635-4131.
Larry Proietti for Cheyenne Pack and Ship. Remember, Jeff and his expert crew will make sure your package is prepared with the most professional care and will arrive to its destination on time. Cheyenne Pack and Ship offers many other specialty services as well, including private mailboxes, notary services, fax, email, copy services, and courier services. Big or small, they pack and ship it all. Cheyenne Pack and Ship at 3901 East Pershing Boulevard. Call for more information at 307-632-9600.
Welcome back here at the Ford Wyoming Center. We're again at half. It is Cody leading Cheyenne East 33-23 again in this semifinal matchup. Take this opportunity right now to thank our fine sports sponsors here on 1480 KRAE. I'd like to thank Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, MHP LLP, Lennox Auto Body and the Auto Glass and Detail Center, Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, Halliday Motors, Platte Valley Bank, Merritt Plumbing and Heating, Cheyenne Urological, Cheyenne Pack and Ship, Gill Window Company, Key of Cheyenne, Wyoming Department of Transportation, First Tier Bank, Print LLC, Bridge Insurance Company, Fat Boys Tire and Auto, Cheyenne Auto Repair and Service. Also, too, would like to thank the United States Air Force Recruiting, Chick-fil-A across from Powers Field and Windmill and Dell Range, 2 doors down, Medicap Pharmacy, Pages Act Lane, and number 1 Properties, GiveConnections.net, the Donut Shop on Central Avenue, Affordable Computer Repair, and Taco John's, our scoreboard sponsor. Where again, it's Central. At least Central. I don't know where I got that. Cody leading Cheyenne East 33-23.
It's the good meds we've been taking here while up in Casper. Man, I'll tell you, the wind is cold, blowing again here. And both of us, well, you're coming off it, and I'm still battling it. Cody leading here at the intermission, 33-23 over Cheyenne East. And I got to be real honest with you, Nick. And, you know, again, we call them as we see them here. But the bigs for Cheyenne East are on a milk carton right now. Yeah, Cashlin Haas has a bucket, but Fonseca hasn't scored. And also, too, we haven't seen anything yet from the other diaper dandy, Brown. So, again, you know, I said that in the beginning. Bigs had to show up here, especially against Allie Boyson. Boyson is working them inside right now. And, again, they're also getting beat from the outside as a couple of big trays right there towards the end of the second quarter just got to put a knife in the heart of the Lady Thunderbirds. Let's take a look at the first half stats for the Lady Fillies. 13 in quarter number 1, 20 in quarter number 2, 33 points at the intermission. They are 11 of 26 from the field, 42% from beyond the arc, 33%, 4 of 12. Free throw shooting 7 of 10. Leading scorers at halftime, Molly Hayes with 9, 7 for Jessa Lynn, 7 for Victory Black. They call her Victory Black, not Bach, as it is in here. Want to make sure I'm right. Yeah, Victory Black. And also, 8 points for Allie Boyson, 2 for Reese Neiman. So those are your scores thus far for the Fillies. Rebounding, they're outboarding East 16-12 right now, 10 defensively, half dozen on the offensive side. Leading board getter is Boyson with 4 and Hayes with 4. Nobody in foul difficulty, Boyson with 2 fouls here in the first half. They turned the ball over only 4 times, had 2 block shots, 3 steals. For Cheyenne East, 16 in quarter number 1, down to 7 in quarter number 2 for their 23. 7 of 18 from the field, that is 39%. From the Atlanta 3, 1 of 5, 20%. Free throw shooting, positive, 8 of 9. Leading scorer is Brady Schlabs with 11, and Bo Lilliot with 9, and then it falls way off. Hawes with 2, and 1 for Peyton Hall. Rebounding-wise, 12 boards, 11 defensively, 1 offensively. Leading board getter right now is Brady Schlabs. She has 3. Foul difficulty right now, we see Peyton Hall with 3, Brown with 2, and Brady Schlabs with 2. East turned it over 8 times in the first half and had 1 steal. Those are the numbers from the first half.
Quick update out of Scottsbluff, Nebraska at the Cougar Palace in at least JUCO action Region 9 tournament on the women's side. In the fourth quarter, about 3 minutes ago, it is Casper College leading LCCC 81-54. So it looks like LCCC, the Lady Golden Eagles, their season will come to an end in the semifinals. As again, they will lose to the nationally ranked Casper College Lady Thunderbirds, who again are nationally ranked and number 1 in the North here in Region 9. So tough one there in Scottsbluff. Again, men's action coming up here in about at least half an hour at Casper College. As again, LCCC, the Golden Eagles will take on Casper College on men's action. Again, that is for a chance to get to the Region 9, at least finals for the LCCC Golden Eagles, which again, it's been about a couple seasons. It's been about nearly a decade since LCCC's made it to that mark.
How many times have we seen any coach on the ladies' side for LCCC come out blasting away? We saw way back when Brian Ortmeyer was coaching the Lady Golden Eagles, actually defeat them. But you know Coach Ganeri, He does that all the time. You get him down, and you got your claws into them.
Second half team.
And then that second half they come out blazing.
Yeah, we know that Casper College Lady Thunderbirds, same with the Thunderbirds, again, second half team without a doubt. So, again, for Casper College, it looks like on the lady side they will move on. Again, they will defeat LCCC for the Lady Golden Eagles. Unfortunately, that, again, cannot make it to that Region I Finals contest. But for Coach, at least Mack, again, gets the 20 wins finally this season for the first time in LCCC program history.
The East Lady Thunderbirds are going to have to be a second half team as they trail 33-23 back after a 2-minute timeout. A 2-minute timeout you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
At the Cheyenne Regional Heart and Vascular Institute, you're welcomed with the warmth of a community hospital and cared for with help from the most advanced technology in the industry. With our full spectrum of in-house heart services and procedures, you can get the treatment you need, recover, and get right back out there, all while remaining close to home. Find out more at CheyenneRegional.org/heart.
Enjoy a delicious donut made from the Donut Shop in their bright pink building at 416 Central Avenue next to the Diamond Horseshoe Cafe. Bonnie invites everyone to stop on in and enjoy their freshly made donuts featuring glazed, maple, chocolate-filled donuts, Long John, cinnamon rolls, and so much more. Stop on in and grab your favorite donut or get a dozen or two from the Donut Shop at 416 Central Avenue or call and place your donut orders at 426-4013. The Donut Shop is open Monday through Sunday from 4:30 in the morning till 3 p.m. In the 1960s, Bruce Lee said, "Be water, my friend." The meaning of that advice has been debated ever since. Here at First Tier Bank, we believe he meant that preserving your liquid assets in a high-yield money market account can get you a decent yield on your funds while maintaining your liquidity in choppy financial markets. We've got some of the best money market rates around, and we'd like to invite you to be water and make your liquid assets work for you. Stop by or call First Tier Bank today with 2 locations to serve you at 1508 Stillwater Avenue and 1800 KRAE Avenue in downtown Cheyenne, or check us out at firsttierbanks.com. First Tier Banks, member FDIC. When shopping for that special someone or looking for that unique piece to accent your home, then look no further than giftconnections.net. At giftconnections.net, you'll see beautiful handmade pieces done by Rolf Lidberg of Sweden, featuring his work with trolls and tomtars, which are only sold in Cheyenne and Laramie County by a Cheyenne veteran who wants you to experience the beauty and craftsmanship in each piece. Shop at home or at work today by shopping locally at giftconnections.net. Remember to go to the KYOI BOGO icon for the buy one, get one offer at giftconnections.net. You can't throw this all on Lillian Slabs.
Again, we shall see. Again, give credit to Cody. They are, again, one of the favorites here to, again, get this state championship along with Thunder Basin and Cheyenne East.
I would work it inside and take your chances on Boyson. Try to get that third foul on her. DeLong. Down low they go to Fonseca. Fonseca flips it out. Nice job by Brown. Unfortunately, it wasn't Boyson who commits the foul.
First team foul called against Cody here.
I think that is going to be on
Neiman.
Reese Neiman.
She'll pick up her second.
So again, you got to work on Neiman as well as Boyson. At the line is Brown shooting 2. First shot is no good, off the back of the rim.
That's going to be a key factor as well, too, is making free throws for Cheyenne East. Every point counts.
Yeah. Every trip down. Second shot is good. 1 out of 2 for the freshman. And East now in single digits, trailing by the count of 33-24. Quickly down court. Reese Neiman to Black. Victory Black. They had her in the book as Bach. We apologize. Inside, they go to Neiman. Then they kick it back out with a running right hand. That is Black. So Black kisses it off the glass and good. Schlabs on the far side. Her pass. I'll tell you what, they are athletic, this group. They let Schlabs inside. You saw Boyson back off. She left it short. Rebound pulled down and quickly off the glass. Hayes on the transition bucket from Neiman. And East now down by 13. And then Lillian throws it away.
Cody comes out on fire. Cheyenne still sagging a little bit here as they enter the second half. That's kind of the issue right now. Again, both teams will play on tomorrow, but again, who will play for a state championship? Who will play for just third place?
Well, right now, the Lady Thunderbirds are going to force us to check out early out of our room tomorrow, aren't they? Ball knocked away by DeLong.
Hopefully that's not the case, as again, that third place game it will be at 10:30 a.m. here at the Ford Wyoming Center.
We'll have to get here about 9:30ish.
Again,
Neiman will bring it in.
Whoever loses this contest will face off against Sheridan.
Man, we're not writing off the Lady Thunderbirds yet, but it's looking pretty grim the way the things have been transpiring. Hayes to Reese Neiman in the corner far side as they're attacking the zone to our right. They get into Boyson. Boyson fires it out. Kennedy Neiman bypasses on three. They're milking some clock. They go down low to Boyson. Now to Reese Neiman. Send it out. Long range three by Black. That won't go. Tapped and kept alive by Kennedy Neiman into the hands of Hayes. You can see the height advantage right now.
First foul going against at least Cheyenne. Second will go against Fonseca there.
Boy, they are big all around. And then a bad pass as stepping out was Kennedy Neiman. So Neiman will turn it over.
Again, Cheyenne, your two-time defending state champions, looking for a three-peat here this season.
Schlab sends it out to Lillidahl, long range three. That one misses off the side of the rim, saved by Schlabs into the hands of Lillidahl, but Lillidahl runs out of real estate on the side, and East cannot retain the possession.
And I say this in tongue-in-cheek as well, too. Again, our undefeated streak here at the state tournament, again, from last weekend to this weekend at stake, we're 8-0 with all of our Cheyenne and Laramie County teams up until this point.
Driving inside, bad pass. Fonseca takes it away from Hayes. Hayes picks the pocket of DeLong. That quick. So Molly Hayes with the basketball left hand takes it inside. Running right hand. That hung on the rim and then trickles on in. It's a 15-point advantage.
Yeah, here comes Cody. This team, again, looking for retribution from last season.
DeLong, the Schlabs, Lillidahl, DeLong on the near side. Again, attacking the zone to our left. They go inside to Schlabs. He leaves it short. And the rebound pulled down by Boyson. Boyson quickly to Kennedy Neiman. Now to Black for three. She misses the shot. Hayes comes down the rebound. Her shot is rejected by Brown and into the hands of DeLong. Izzy pushes it up quickly and then slides on the floor and turns it over.
Cody fans looking for a foul on that side. Didn't get one. Instead got a turnover by Cheyenne East. As East has been held scoreless.
Cassett will come in for Fonseca. That'll move Brown. Brown about an inch taller than Boyson in the middle.
Again, I do believe so that for Cheyenne East, they haven't had a single at least bucket made here outside of a free throw.
They trail by 15, 39-24.
Bodies falling down all over the place.
That was Lillidahl hitting the floor. Boyson on top. To Kennedy Neiman, back to Boyson, top of the key. She finds it over to Jessa Lynn, who's checked in.
Cody just killing time here.
Yeah, Talich. Talich, top of the key, drops it back to Boyson. Boyson between the loops. And then too long of a lead pass down low, trying to hook up with Black, and a turnover. So Hall will come in.
And this Cody team throughout the regular season was number one in the polls, as Cody will take a timeout.
39-24, 4:06 to go. We're back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Visit Halliday Subaru in Cheyenne. At Halliday Subaru, you'll find one of the largest Subaru selections in Wyoming, always at low Halliday common sense prices, including the most popular Subaru models like Outback, Forester, and the Ascent. View lease and finance specials online at HallidaySubaru.com. Then visit Halliday Subaru, Westland Road, Motor City, Cheyenne. Experience the Halliday difference, the beginning of hassle-free driving.
Come see how the Halliday difference can make a big difference for you. The Halliday difference.
Proietti, Nick Proietti, courtside, as the Eastside Lady Thunderbirds right now. Again, And this was a much anticipated matchup, and right now it's laying an egg for the Lady T-Birds.
Do want to at least mention the final. Again, we kind of alluded to it was 3 minutes ago in that game, but it was pretty much all wrapped up and set up. That LCCC, again, the Lady Golden Eagles will drop to Casper College. The Lady Thunderbirds, the number 15 team in the country. They will lose to Casper College 85-58. So again, for LCCC, the Lady Golden Eagles, their postseason, their season will come to an end. Again, guys, action here in about 15 minutes live from Casper College.
Brown will check out. Hawes will come in for her. Hall also in. Schlabs top of the key. On the near side, they'll go to Lilliedall. Fires one across the way to Hall. Try to force one in, did so to Schlabs. In the corner, they go to Cassett, back to Schlabs. Brady drives in, high off the glass over Boyson, and good.
She's got 13 points.
39-26. Yeah, but no one else is assisting. As Kennedy Neiman turns it over. Nice job defensively by Peyton Hall.
Well, the person who was assisting early on was Lilliedall, and again, she's got 9 points of her own. We had a horn go off.
Yeah, but can't stop play. Officials won't stop it. Schlabs down low. Haas wide open. Easy bunny.
Offensive run here by Cheyenne East.
39-28. Kennedy Neiman bumped into by Hall. Almost got called. Official. Like they got it out for her right now. Running in is Lynn. Throws up a prayer. That is no good. Hall comes down the rebound. Then she's tied up for a jump ball. And it will be out to the East High Lady Thunderbirds. We'll see Hayes come back in. We'll also see Reese Neiman check in. Oh, they're going to say it's out to the Fillies. My bad.
Interesting. As again, it looked, the initial indication was the Cheyenne East.
Down low, they go to Hayes. Kick it out to Black. Wide open is Lynn for the three. Air ball. Rebound pulled down by Schlabs. East trying to make a little run. Hall on top to Schlabs for the three. Hits off the side of the rim, no good. In the backcourt, and we're getting a tie for a jump ball. Jump ball, this time it'll be East. Lilliedall tying up with Hayes.
With 2:40 to go here in the third quarter.
East will be left of the cylinder. Lilliedall lobs it into Hall. Hall over to Cassett. Back over to Peyton. Now they'll get it into Schlabs. Schlabs fires over the corner. Cassett won't take the shot. Get it to Hall. And then Hall throws it away.
Again, those careless passes that we saw yesterday that, again, weren't as costly for Cheyenne East, but again, proving so here against Cody.
And again, Taylor Cassett is a defensive specialist, but she had a wide open shot. She's not taking it. Take the shot. So right now it's Reese Neiman between the loops with the left hand. They get it down low to Boyce, tipped away by Hawes. Nice job by Cashlin.
As I was alluding to going into the at least timeout for Cody, that for the Fillies this season, they have been the number one team in Class 4A in the polls. Right behind them has been Cheyenne East at number 2 in Class 4A. So, again, sets up this rematch in a big.
Will come in. Inbounds will be to Reese Neiman. She hits a little 12-footer. Ends their scoring drought. It's 41-28 with $1:55 to go here in quarter number 3. Schlabs high on top. Over Boyson, throws up an errant shot. Rebound hauled in by Reese Neiman. She pushes it down in a hurry. Black for 3. Bang.
Yes, now it's starting to get really ugly.
44-28.
Victory Black with 15 points for Cody.
East not too, and then DeLong turns it over right into the hands of Hayes. Hayes bowls over Lilliedall, offensive foul.
Second team foul called against Cody on that one.
So Hayes picks over.
Second.
Yeah, her second.
Again, winner of this contest moves on to play for a state championship at 6:30 tomorrow night here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Again, loser will take on Sheridan at 10:30 a.m. for third place.
I'll tell you what, if it is Cody, they're going to have a tough matchup with, and nice job by Schlabs. Again, getting by Boyson. We'll keep it here for now. But again, we watched Thunder Basin, Thunder Basin, let me rephrase that. If they do play Cody, they're going to have their hands full. There is no way they can stop Boyson.
Again, it's going to be either way, again, East or Cody, as they will face against that Thunder Basin team that, again, is in that conversation of, again, state title favorites. Either way, it's going to be a fun and energetic ball game. It's going to be a close one. It's kind of a proverbial coin flip. Again, Thunder Basin, who was the team that ended the Wyoming winning streak for Cheyenne East this season. So make note of that, again, Thunder Basin Lady Bolts ended the Cheyenne East Wyoming state, at least undefeated streak for Cheyenne East. So, again, they have defeated Cheyenne East before. Cody and Thunder Basin have had their back and forth. So, either way, again, it's going to be for that state championship. Again, who knows who will win.
Boyson gets the inbound after the timeout. Quickly in the lane, she falls. On the ground, that would be Hayes, pushed from behind by Schlabs.
Team second call against Cheyenne East.
But again, I'm just looking at the matchups right now. If Thunder Basin were to take on the Lady Bolts, it's going to be a different look than the Lady Broncs, that's for sure. Hayes' first shot is good. I put my money on the Fillies. This is a good outfit. 45-30. 46-30. And the East High defense of a state championship now in jeopardy. Schlabs down low to Haas. Another turnover picked up by Reese Neiman. Neiman over to Kennedy Neiman on the far side.
Again, 16-point lead right now for Cody. Under a minute to go here in the third.
Good crisp passes. As it's Reese Neiman on the far side on top to Kennedy. Kennedy now on the near side. Hands it over to Black. Black in the paint. Over to Hayes. Hayes finds Kennedy Neiman. Pull up from the 15. Hits nothing but glass. Rebound hauled in by Jade Brown. 17 ticks to go here in the quarter. Schlabs wants to get inside. Bounces it to Haas. Lillidahl for three. Bang! And a big tray by Bo here with 3 seconds to go as Kennedy Neiman launches one after three. Cody 46, East 33, the final 8 minutes coming up after the 60-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
For nearly 30 years, family-owned and operated Lennox Auto Body, along with the Auto Glass and Detail Center, has been serving our community with quality and customer satisfaction. It's a pretty simple drill. When you want it done right the first time, call Lennox Auto Body for an appointment at 307-634-6608. Lennox Auto Body at 1020 Dunn Avenue. And the Auto Glass and Detail Center. Remember, it's not clean until it's Lennox clean at 617 East Pershing Boulevard.
Lennox Auto Body. No shortcuts, no compromise.
Are you looking for a pharmacist who will actually take the time to talk to you? Then come to Medicap Pharmacy. We're dedicated to healthcare only, which means we'll fill your prescription quickly, and then we'll make time to listen, answer your questions, explain your prescriptions, and tell you about possible drug interactions.
Medicap Pharmacy. We'll always make time for you.
Medicap Pharmacy, 1947 Bluegrass Circle, next to Texas Roadhouse in Cheyenne. Or call 635-3712.
We open up quarter number 4.
Interesting note on the offensive side for Cheyenne East. Again, looking at the starting five, only 2 have got points on the board. 25 points between the 2 of them. Again, with Schlabs and Lillidahl, Fonseca, Cassett, DeLong, all 3 of those again out of the starting 5. No points.
Neiman. That is Reese into Sis. And we're going to get a timeout call by Chris Wagner as we just open up quarter number 4, 7:52 to go. 46-33 in favor of the Fillies. We'll be back after a quick 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union is now offering a simple way to help make your money work for you. Meridian Trust will now pay 4% interest on their Max Rewards free checking accounts with balances up to $25,000 per month. Get all the details at mymeridiantrust.com or stop by your local Meridian Trust branch with 3 locations in Cheyenne. 4349 East Lincoln Way, 1602 East Prairie Avenue, and downtown at 2223 Warren Avenue. Right now is the perfect time to become a Meridian Trust member. Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union, where your deposits are safely insured by the NCUA. Be sure to stop in today.
Very quick timeout and a missed shot by the Phillies as East comes back on the offensive attack. Brown to Schlabs. Schlabs reversing it again, leaving it short. You've got Boyson in there. That will alter a lot of your shots. Hayes to Lynn. Bad pass inside, taken away by Fonseca to Hall, who tried to get fancy with it behind the back and then turns it over.
Again, can't afford kind of stylization right now here in the fourth quarter when, again, you're trailing by 13. Another costly turnover.
So for the Lady Thunderbirds, they still trail by 13 here, opening minutes of the fourth quarter. Hayes open for a long-range three. That one rimmed out to the left. Boyson comes down with the offensive board and the putback with authority. 48-33. Schlabs pulls up from 15. Good. So you can't trade bucket for bucket. That's just not going to cut it. Gonna have to get a stop here. Hayes on a bounce to Boyson. Inside, they'll kick it back out. Reese Neiman. Hayes. And they'll send it out on top to Reese Neiman. Over to Lynn. And the Neimans are playing catch back and forth. This time it's Reese Neiman in the corner to Hayes. Drives along the baseline. Reverse layup. That one trickles on in. And they burned a lot of clock.
How about 3 players for Cody? Again, 3 of their starters in double figures.
Lilliedall finds Hall. Hall sends it back out to Schlabs. Her jumper good for the trifecta.
As well have a timeout called by Cheyenne East.
It's 50-38 with 5:50 to go. Back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
If you own a home or property, you have at some time experienced a systems failure, always at the worst possible time. If that happens to you, just call Merritt Plumbing and Heating at 638-0749. Randy Merritt has over 35 years experience of plumbing and heating service. Merritt Plumbing and Heating and their entire crew have one mission: to provide homeowners and businesses throughout Southeast Wyoming with reliable, affordable, and honest services. For plumbing and heating, commit this name to memory: Merritt Plumbing and Heating. Online at merrittplumbingandheating.com.
Interesting note to take a look at the score sheet, like you mentioned too. Schlabs and Lilliedall with 32 of the 38 points. Hawes has 4 of them, and Brown with 1, Hall with 1. It's not going to get the job done.
Yeah, unfortunately, not against a Cody team that is this dominant, this talented. Again, you almost had to play your A-plus game so far for Cheyenne East. It's not been an A-plus performance. And right now, 5:58 away, Cody is looking to get back in the state title, at least picture, for the second year in a row.
It will be Reese Neiman triggering it in.
That's the unfortunate thing is, at least if this is to happen, again, we'll crown new 4A state champions.
Quickly down court, long lead pass. Lynn couldn't come away with it, and then we're going to have a grab for the loose ball. I think it's going to be on Cashlin Haas.
Third whistle going against Cheyenne East.
We're going to call on Lilliedall. Wow.
She'll pick up her second foul.
They'll get it in the corner to Hayes, far side. Now to Neiman, now back to Hayes. This is over to Kennedy Neiman. Boyson in the paint. Sends it back out to Reese Neiman. And again, they're in no major hurry to put up a shot. They lead by 12. Being hounded by DeLong, finally gives it off to Lynn. Lynn now to Kennedy Neiman on a bounce down low. They go to Boyson. Boyson finds Hayes on the far side.
Again, Cody just killing time, setting up for, again, the perfect shot.
Yeah, down to 5:10 to go.
East does have fouls to give here early on.
Yeah, they got about 3 to give. Cassett will come on in. She's one that doesn't have any fouls against her. And again, they're milking clock.
At a point, you got to start fouling or at least be aggressive. There it
we
is.
go. DeLong finally puts a paw.
I'm about to say again, this time is quickly ticking down. 4th team foul called against Cheyenne East.
Well, 4:50 to go. Hawes will come on out, cast it back in.
As you mentioned, DeLong picking up the foul. That'll be her second. Stops the clock, 4:50 to go here in this ball game.
So Neiman will bring it in, and we'll send it out to Hayes. Far side over to Kennedy Neiman. Now to Boyson, and Cassett bumps into Boyson. Again, Taylor, she has fouls to give. That is only her first.
Team's 5th called against Cheyenne East.
16 turnovers by East, 10 by the Fillies. Inbounds will come to Neiman. What is the first thing she do? She takes it out near center court. Hands it off to Hayes. Tick, tick, tick goes the timer. Hayes wants to get inside, throws up a errant shot, but Boyson is there for the offensive board and puts it back up and in. Nobody blocked out Allie Boyson.
If it is Cody versus Thunder again, Boyson's going to be a lot to handle for the Lady Bolts.
52-38, Schlabs with a running left hand. That one kisses off the glass and makes it 52-40.
Got to get a stop here.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
You can tell that, again, a lot of Chinese players are a little winded right now.
Boyson on the high block, sends it out. Then in the corner they go to Hayes, down low to Boyson, bumped into by Schlabs. I think Brady now has picked up her 3rd.
Team 6 called against Cheyenne East.
And that's the last foul they can give.
And actually, that will go against Schlabs. That will be her 4th.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on that again, as Schlabs does have 22 points for Cheyenne East.
Brown will come in for Cassett, so the Twin Towers are in. I think Schlabs may be coming out for Hall.
Yep. And that's a big chunk of the offense now sitting on the bench.
Hall also has 3 fouls as well. Inbounds will be from Kennedy Neiman to Hayes. Now to Boyson on the high post. Hands it off. Hayes drives in and can't get it to fall, but will draw the harm and 2 shots.
Team 7th called against Cheyenne East. As that one will go against Lilliedal. She'll pick up her 3rd. As right now.
Schlabs will come back in on the next horn.
3:46 to go, as it seems like it's kind of written in stone here early on.
First shot is no good. That helps.
Yeah, that helps big time.
So Hall will step on out.
And 3 Fillies tonight to get another starting 5, all in double figures.
Second shot on the way. That one is good. So the lead is 13 by the Fillies. East brings it down with Schlabs. And you know the Fillies know that she has 4 fouls. Quickly to Lilliedal. Lilliedal wanting to get inside. Throws up a prayer. Kind of a 5-foot running hook, and it's good.
Gotta just force that basketball in.
53-42. 3:20 to go, and Fonseca pushes.
Eighth
look like Kennedy Neiman.
8th whistle going against Cheyenne East. As Fonseca will pick up a foul. That'll be her 3rd.
They got one more to do for the 1-and-1, then it'll be double bonus. First shot on the way by Neiman is no good. It works this time for Cheyenne East as DeLong pushes it up quickly to Schlabs. Schlabs trying to get him into the single digits, wanting to get inside, kicks it out to Brown, fumbles it, and then gets it back into the hands of Lilliedal. Lilliedal far side, now on top of Schlabs for 3, rimmed out. Skyen for the rebound, coming away with it. Foul in the backcourt that time is Reese Neiman.
Team's 9th called against the Lady Thunderbirds.
And the foul will be on DeLong, her 3rd. So Neiman will be at the line, 1 and the bonus. We'll see. Shot on the way is good. That puts the lead at 12. Still almost 3 minutes to play. 2:57 to go on the Taco John scoreboard.
Still a lot of time left. Cheyenne East with 2 timeouts remaining.
Second shot perfect. This time it doesn't work for the Lady Thunderbirds. Schlabs And she will go over and back. Nice job by Kennedy Neiman forcing that to happen.
Another costly turnover for Cheyenne East.
So Hall will check back in for Schlabs.
Again, a Cheyenne East team that will still have at least one game to play tomorrow, whether it is for a state championship or again for third.
We're going to get a foul on Hall.
That'll be double bonus time now for the Fillies.
Riding on the back of Lynn.
As Hall will pick up her fourth foul.
Yeah, so you got both Schlabs and Hall with 4. Shot on the way is no good off the front of the iron. That worked that time.
That's a bonus right now for Cheyenne East, is that Cody's missing all of their free throws.
They just got to figure out who the person is the foul, who's got the gold hand.
And again, for Cheyenne East, you got to start at least attempting the three-point shot.
Second shot is good. 55.
56-42.
They'll get it over the timeline to DeLong. Izzy pulls up, sends it back to Schlabs. Schlabs now to Lillidahl. Lillidahl, again, they're burning way too much clock. They get it high on top to Schlabs. She works on Boyson, alters her shot. Brown comes down the rebound, but she'll be fouled, going for the loose ball, and she'll be fouled by Black.
As that is the only third team foul called against Cody.
So Neiman will step on now. Reese Neiman steps out. And they will send it out to Lillidahl. Lillidahl wanting to get inside and will draw the foul. That's what Bo does very well. Driving inside the lane. It throws up those prayers and usually will get hacked. She should be at the line for 2. Lynn was the culprit of the foul. First shot is no good. So, looks like Slabs will come on out. Booth will check back in for Cheyenne East. Ariana Booth, 5'6" junior. Second shot, that's well off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and it's last touched as it goes off. Reese Neiman.
We'll have a timeout call by Cheyenne East.
As Schlabs will be coming in after the timeout. 2:18 to go in the game. Cody 56, East 42. Back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
MHP is a certified public accounting and consulting firm located in Bow, Cheyenne, and Fort Collins, offering accounting, tax, and consulting services to businesses, not-for-profit, government, and individual clients. MHP takes pride in their commitment to providing close, personal attention to their clients. They also continue to invest time and resources in continuing education, state-of-the-art computer technology, and valuing their relationships with you. MHP is a proud supporter of local and UW athletics. MHP, 314 West 18th Street, or call 634-2151.
Around a lot of basketball in my life, and 2:18 to go. That's not a lot of time. You're down by 14. You know, coaches will play it down to the final seconds.
Gotta start a hell of a run if you're Cheyenne East right here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pop from the outside right away to get that down to
again
11.
This is kind of tough though for Cheyenne East, where again 2 of your starting 5 with points here this evening.
Schlabs will send it out to Lillidahl. Lillidahl steps back for a trifecta. That one off the front of the iron. Kept alive by Fonseca, but ends up in the hands of Hayes. Hayes in the backcourt loses the basketball momentarily. Her pass is tipped and goes out and into the hands of the Fillies.
Seemed to me that was last touch by Cody. But
no, it was East that touched it. So Booth will check back in. She has the least amount of fouls. None. East will play at 10:30 tomorrow. They'll take on the Lady Broncs. Hayes flips it out. Neiman.
As Cody's just going to play keep away.
Yeah. Kennedy. Boyson now to Hayes. Hayes slips in and lays it off the glass and good. And it's now 58-42.
That's off this Cody team. We knew they were great.
$1:38 left to go in the game. Lillidahl runs one up, can't get it to go. Fonseca comes down the rebound. Her shot is blocked, Lilliadall sneaks in to get the rebound. Bow down low. Fonseca can't get it to fall. Kind of line drove that one off the back of the iron. Boyson with the rebound. Booth will foul Hayes with 75 seconds left.
And the unbelievable run that, again, this Cheyenne East Lady Thunderbirds team unfortunately comes to an end. Again, they'll at least be back-to-back 4A state championship, at least champions.
Our run, too. Yeah. We were undefeated.
Again, congrats to Eric Wessling, though, again, putting up at least a couple championship seasons. Unfortunately, again, unable to here in 23.
Hayes hits the free throw.
We know that we will crown a new champion on both the boys and girls here in Class 4A. Again, Thunder Basin on the boys' side getting upset yesterday.
Cassett comes in along with Schlabs. And the second shot is good. Timeout has been called, as I'd venture to say that Coach Wagner is going to empty his bench, and probably Cheyenne East will do the same. 60-42 with 75 seconds left. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout. You're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Proud supporters of Cheyenne and community athletes Paige and Zach Lane with Number One Properties would like to wish all the high school and college athletes a successful year on the field and on the court. They have and will continue to support student athletes and are proud to be members of the Cheyenne community. Contact Paige and Zach if you want to sell or buy a home. A special thank you for referrals as well. From your friends at Number One Properties, Paige and Zach Lane. Call 307-214-0827.
We're back in the Ford Wyoming Center tomorrow morning at 10:30, so do join us for that. East will be taking on Sheridan. That ought to be a good matchup as well. The Lady Bronx gave the Lady Bolts all they can handle. They went to overtime before they succumbed. For the East High Lady Thunderbirds, Casper has not been a pleasant place for them. DeLong.
Casper has not been a pleasant place for a lot of Cheyenne teams this season.
Cassett, Fonseca, over to Schlabs, lock and load for three. That one will be no good. Cleared away by Boyson, and DeLong in the backcourt will foul Reese Neiman.
She'll pick up her fourth foul, which at this point is mute as 40.3 seconds to go. And the Cody Fillies will return back to that state title game again to take on Thunder Basin. So powerful matchup there for the state championship. Again, third place will be on the line for Cheyenne East and Sheridan.
Neiman hits the first free throw with 40.3 seconds to go. And a 61-42 lead. Second shot, perfect. Lady Bronx, we knew they were going to be tough. Didn't think they were 20 points better than the Lady Thunderbirds. And then Hayes fouls on the back of DeLong, but they had one to give.
That's only their team's fifth called against Cody. For Hayes, that'll be her third.
Inbounds will be Lilliadall. Just threw it into the pack, and it's taken away by Boyson. And then DeLong fouls her in the backcourt. Izzy's night is done.
And I think that is the surprising thing, again, that these two matched up last season. Again, it was a victory for Cheyenne East for a state championship. Didn't expect that this Cody team was, again, as you mentioned, 20 points better than the East High Lady Thunderbirds, who, again, only lost twice this season. Again, they lost Thunder, and they lost, at least in the regular season, lost to Thunder, and lost to Scottsbluff, Nebraska.
So DeLong, emotional on the sideline as she fouls out. Hayes at the stripe, missing on the first free throw attempt. Wholesale changes by Coach Wagner. I see Sydney Simone is checked in. Also Callie Shelton. Second shot is good.
How about 20 points for Molly Hayes?
Jordan Schumard has come in for Molly Hayes. We'll also see Sofia Radakovic back in. And Gracie Black. Schlabs, air ball. Kept alive by Cassett. Now over to Schlabs. Lilliadall for three. That one's an air ball. And out with 19 seconds to go.
And a heavily East dominant, and I talk Eastern Conference dominant state tournament. Cody's going to be that lone bright spot out of the West.
So Black will get it in to Radakovic. Ball stolen away by Liddell. Banks it home for the trifecta. That's senior leadership right there. As it's 63-45. And Cody will just run out the clock as the Phillies win 63-45 over Cheyenne East. Lady Thunderbirds 10:30 tomorrow morning here against the Lady Bronx. Third place, still trying to go for some hardware. And again, the two-time defending state champions have been dethroned. 63-45, we'll have the final numbers after we take a 2-minute timeout. 2-minute timeout, you're listening to and watching High School Hoops on 1480 KRAE.
Proud supporters of Cheyenne and community athletes Paige and Zach Lane with Number One Properties would like to wish all the high school and college athletes a successful year on the field and on the court. They have and
Tired of choosing between spending and saving? Platte Valley Bank can help you take